Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel. This is Adani Tarot. If it's your first time on my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Join the tribe. Support the channel. So let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Ooh, first card out is the Moon. This is the Moon. And she's looking through this mirror. So it's giving this energy of intuition, using your intuition at this time to navigate your direction forward. Because some of you are trying to make plans of moving away from some negative situation, a place where it's like, you know, you're surrounded by people who are envious, who are jealous of you, jealous of your, you know, how focused you are, how talented you are. You could be a writer, you could be an artist, and, you know, there are people that are envious of your skills. This could have something to do with where you work or some institution where you belong to. So, you know, there could be people who are creating lies and stories about you. They have, you know, created like this illusions, like these like web of lies that just does not make sense. And it's being revealed, you know. This person is definitely going to regret whatever they did. Okay. So maybe this is a situation where your enemies, the lies that they told are going to be exposed. You could be dealing with someone that has Pisces in their chart, someone that is like, you know, they don't want to, the lies they told are now exposed. And instead of facing it and telling the truth, they're trying to escape. They're trying to escape, you know, by, you know, with the Pisces energy, that's that, you know, indulging in like use of things to escape their problems, like alcohol, food, you know, chemical substances. But we have the judgment call here. So somebody is definitely going to be called to judgment for whatever that was done. Yeah, there's a judgment call. You could hear that someone is going to be questioned, pulled into a meeting over some things that were said. Some things that were said that was not ethical. Yeah. So this could be something to do with your job. You could hear of someone that is being released from that place. You know, something they said was definitely revealed with the Ace of Swords. Oh yeah, something shocking is definitely going to take place at a place of work. We got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something to do for someone who is working. There could be someone that's working at a place that you're going to hear something just happen all of a sudden. Okay, with this Tower card. Something is going to happen all of a sudden. That is so freaking shocking. Okay. It's given that it could be multiple people. I don't know if it's going to be 3 people, because even on this judgment card, there's, wait a minute. Yeah, there's 3 people. you see. And these people are wearing, they look corporate, okay? And the angel is blowing the trumpet. So something is definitely going to be something, some major changes are happening. I don't know if there's going to be like some shocking news of the establishment collapsing, and this could actually be something to do with, if it's not your place of work, this could actually be something like more bigger than that, like the government. Like, we're going to hear something shocking very soon, that's going to put some things in perspective and create, like, to me, a clean slate, especially with this Ace of Swords. It's going to create a clean slate. Some illusions, smoke and mirrors that were placed in front of people so we don't see the truth is going to be exposed, and someone's going to be in a huge state of regret over a lot of things. Yeah, judgment call is coming, but it's going to open up opportunities for other people. This person, it's been slow building. This person's been working really hard behind the scenes, trying to create, like, it could have something to do with maybe, you know, as far as like production, things, um, financial, things that are happening financially, being accountable for what's going out and what's coming in is not adding up. And maybe there's going to be a group of people that's going to come in to do some type of audit or paperwork or something like that. And it's going to show that a certain group of people who have been receiving large amounts of money and pay to do a certain task has really been, instead of doing that, they're taking leisure times. They're not really at work. They're supposed to be working from home or traveling and doing things, but they're mostly using those finances for other things. And while certain people are the ones that are working hard and doing all the behind the scenes, the work, while the ones that are receiving the actual money is not. Okay? So that's going to be revealed. Um, Maybe there's a situation where, this has caused like some type of delays in people getting their proper promotions. This person could have been holding back people's promotions. As you see, this is the hangman, and they're hanging in this garden of grapes, which signifies abundance. So this person is holding back, stalling people's growth, abundance, prosperity. This establishment is not growing. It's not receiving this abundance because it has been like stalled. It's been stopped. But there's something creative coming very soon. You're being urged to tap into creative, um, your creative projects right now. It's a very good time. There's something that you've been holding within yourself that it's time for it to give birth. Maybe there's some type of money making idea you have in your mind. You need to tap into it right now. With that Ace of Wands, the time is now. In fact, if you do it now, it's gonna blow up. If it's like a video, a podcast, a YouTube channel. Maybe you create jewelry, you paint, you do something. If you were to do it right now and like post it on some type of platform, it's just going to like go everywhere. It's gonna go viral. I got Scorpio energy here, Virgo energy, Pisces energy. Like I said, we have a lot of air. Air signs are here too. You need to tap into this time and do what you're being called to do, or you will regret You will regret it because it's given like you're moving at a very slow pace. You need to speed things up because maybe if you have some type of skill or talent and you're just playing it small, like maybe you can sew, you're a fashion person, you're playing yourself small, working for others. The universe is about to do something to this place of work where you are. Maybe they're going to do like a mass layoff. They're going to do something there that's going to force you to step out on your own, because this is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. So all that slow movement, not really taking action, sitting on all this abundance and prosperity, which you've been asking for. They need you to just make one move for them to do the rest. When you're trying to manifest things, God needs you to at least make a move. Faith without works is dead. So you have to take some type of action, okay? You have to take some type of action because the time is ripe. Something's going to happen to where, universe is going to move people, places, and things to get you off your butt. Then everybody got to leave and find a way to survive. Like I said, there's three people here. There's three people here that have been doing things behind the scene. They're going to be called to justice. You could hear that they're leaving. You could hear of a lot of gossip. Just don't indulge in it. Don't say anything you might regret. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Watch your communication around people right now. This is not the time. A lot of people are lying. There's a lot of deception, and especially with that moon card. All is not what it seems. Things are happening behind the scenes. You are being watched, okay? You are being watched. They do know how hardworking you are. But you see that pentacle on this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is usually someone that's very abundant. See the pentacle of the person that's just at the gym enjoying themselves. Their pentacle is big. The pentacle of the person here working is very small. So it's like the higher ups have been, taking advantage of people, overworking them, but not giving them the financial compensation for their work. In fact, they've been delegating more tasks that are above their job description, and these people have been working diligently and not really receiving what they're supposed to receive. But all of that is going to be exposed right now. We are in a season of exposure. Okay. And if this has something to do with love, there is someone from the past that wants to come back with the Judgment card, and you're going to have to make a decision between two people, because you see, you got a lady and two men here. So you will have to make a decision between two people. Okay. Someone really regrets how they treated you, the lies they told. They're trying to come back in. They regret everything. Maybe this person, is going to speak some type of truth. They're going to have liquid courage to be able to speak their truth. They've been drowning themselves in alcohol, you know. So they need to come and speak and let you know something, because something happened in their life that has like humbled them, and they want to come in and work and work hard on building your trust again. Okay, this person could have moved away and they're definitely coming back. Okay, so you're gonna have to decide on two people. One's a water sign and one could be an air sign, okay? Water sign could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Air sign could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? I'm getting that very strongly. So that's for someone here. There could be someone from the past who had a lot of regrets over whatever they did to you. They have been in a state of depression, especially with the moon card and the 5 of Cups. That definitely gives like strong depression energy. Okay. You know, this person could prefer to just stay at home with the curtains drawn in darkness, you know, and just drink away their issues. So you could hear from someone who's making very poor judgment right now, and things are about to just, I don't know, hopefully something doesn't happen, you know, where they live, where they work. And I'm not a big fan of this card. So if this has something to do with our world in general, you see what's going on to this building. So I'm not going to speak on that, but I don't like that. But just, you know, work hard, focus on, you know, trying to build something for yourself, because you can't rely on working these mundane jobs, because something could crash, the economy could crash. Spirit wants you to prepare yourself. This is not a time that we, you know, chosen ones should be relying on the 9 to 5. This is the time that we're supposed to be relying on our talents and our gifts. If you are working somewhere, you should have some type of side hustle that's going to eventually turn into your main hustle, your main source of living. You have the gifts, you have the talents to create your reality. Some of you are meant to travel, live in vineyards, and all kinds of stuff, but you're holding yourself back. So that's a message for someone. So you need to hit the ground running at this time and start taking action on some of these ideas and projects that you've been sitting on. You're moving a little bit slow. Okay, you're moving a little bit slow. This person's on the treadmill, and I'm noticing they have um their camera, uh what they call the thing to set your camera on top of. So if you're supposed to have some type of like platform podcast, you know, whip out your camera and start vlogging or whatever you got to do. Okay. The messages have been coming in. They're going to be coming in very strongly, and you need to get to work. It's time to get to work. Okay? And I don't mean go clock in for anyone. You need to start working hard as far as finding a loophole to start getting yourself out of the matrix, out of the mundane, out of working for anyone. You work for self. Spirit is here to take care of you. So that's a message for someone. So yeah, there's a trumpet call. You're gonna hear something very soon about some shocking event that's about to take place, either at your place of work or the world in general. Okay, someone's gonna be called to judgment. There's 3 people here. You're gonna hear of 3 people that's going down. Okay. All right. So that's the message of today. Much love and many blessings. Bye bye.